Hi, welcome back to Tools and Tactics to Tame Your ADHD Brain. Hey, often people with ADHD feel like they have productivity problems. They feel like they can't understand why they're not productive all day. But the truth is, it's not productivity issues so much as timing problems. You see, there are naturally times throughout the day where your energy, focus, and motivation ebb and flow. Makes sense if you think about it. So today I want to talk to you about productivity pockets. Productivity pockets. I'm going to give you 3 tips that should help you right away. And number 1, just for the next few days, begin to notice throughout the day where you have high energy and where your energy dips, where your motivation sort of comes and goes. Just be aware of that over the next few days and make a note of it. You can actually jot it down if you want, or just make a mental note about when those times are. Are you better first thing in the morning, energized, focused, raring to go? Or is it a little bit later in the evening or perhaps midday? Just become aware of that. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to match the right energy with the right task. Now, think about that. That only makes sense. Okay, so you don't want to take on the hardest things when you have low energy or when you have low focus, because you're like quickly overwhelmed and frustrated, which happens so often with ADHD. So when you catch yourself being really energized, that's when you really want to take on, the more challenging or even difficult tasks that you have. And you really want to, make sure that you jump right into those right away, as opposed to kind of sort of like fooling around with like, I need to fold some clothes, clean off my desk, or kind of dawdle around with some emails or look at social media. So you want to just like be really aware of matching that energy up right away. And then those lower tasks like the email or, doing a social media post or something, those can wait for later when you have lower energy. Okay, number 3, big tip here is protect those productivity pockets. And here's why, because when you catch that energy going, you still can have a tendency, because of your brain wiring, to veer off task. And so you want to make sure that you don't have meetings around that time, or that you're not already obligated to do something else during those times, if you can help it. It's not a perfect world, just do your best with it. But try to really protect those pockets so that you can be most effective. And, I'm a big believer in timers. Even if you just set a timer for like 20 minutes and just sort of like, protect that area, that space and time, and focus in as closely as you can for those, whatever it is, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Give yourself a quick break, and you kind of build in and reward yourself for being really focused and taking advantage of when that energy's high. And think about this with all of it. When you feel your best, when you're energized and you feel your best, that's when you're going to perform better. So, as I always say, when you feel your best, you perform and live at your best. Just want to give you a lot of encouragement. Hit like, go ahead and subscribe if you wish, leave a comment, reach out to me if you like, dennis@buttimerconsulting.com for a free 15-minute consultation. And as always, I'm betting on you. Have a good day.